Hello there, glad to be back on the Spark. To say that British Prime Minister Theresa May's first official visit to China is highly anticipated is an understatement. Local media here have reported since early last year that May planned to visit China but was delayed repeatedly thanks to all the headaches at home. After a year of general election, well, a very disappointing one in her case, cabinet reshuffle and excruciating Brexit negotiations, the Prime Minister's visit to China is finally real. It's the first official visit by a British Prime Minister to China since Chinese President Xi Jinping's tour to Britain in 2015, when both sides sealed a golden era for bilateral ties. But if you still remember, China-Britain ties went through a testy period in 2016, shortly after May became Prime Minister. She delayed approving the landmark Hinkley Point C nuclear project, citing security concerns about China's investment. Luckily, the British side came around just in time and realized unfounded China-phobia is extremely detrimental not only to China-Britain relations, but also the image of a global Britain it is trying very hard to sell. I have personally visited the Hinkley Point C project on Britain's western coast, with a third of investment by a Chinese company. The nuclear plant is now well under construction. It's expected to power 6 million homes by 2025 and create 25,000 jobs during construction. It's just one example of what China-Britain cooperation can achieve based on mutual trust and a long vision. Now May's trip to China came at an even more critical moment. Faced with the danger of a bad Brexit deal, Britain is under immense pressure to consolidate bilateral ties beyond Europe. China is the world's second largest economy and Britain's second largest trading partner outside the EU. Trade volume hit $79 billion last year, with British exports to China increasing by almost 20%. As the United States retracts into protectionism, the China-Britain ties have a chance to hit a new high thanks to commitment by both sides to free trade and the merits of globalization. Where the Reuters reported recently that China is one of the countries Britain hopes to sign a free trade pact with once it leaves the European Union in March 2019. So with a liberating effect of Brexit, Britain needs to look beyond its traditional partnerships with the EU and the United States and look at China as a partner with new exciting possibilities. The golden age is before us, not behind us. William Shakespeare's words can't be more accurate at this critical time. It's just that a golden era needs to be carefully polished and nourished to remain shiny and become even brighter.